Good morning, lovelies. Welcome to hashtag 5 a.m. Writers Club. Today we are coming from the Authortube and BookTube Marathon Sprints. Yes, it is the 16th. Thursday the 16th. We have been going since Sunday, almost 24 hours a day sprinting. And we are here for long productivity sprints. So that is what we will be doing today. I normally run 45-minute sprints because, yes, I like the long, stretchy out things. And okay, I'm not going to sneeze. I keep wanting to sneeze, but I don't. I think the sneeze is stuck. I seriously think the sneeze is stuck. So, Pomodoro Kitty reset. Hold on a moment. Let me hop over to my Pomodoro Kitty thing. If you have not used Pomodoro Kitty before, it is an app that was developed by a New Zealander, and it has all these cool functions. You get the little kitty thing. You can set your times, break times, long break times, your sprint times to work. You can set the color of your kitty to be whatever you want. You can set the eye colors of your kitties to be different colors. You can change, they've got set backgrounds, and then you can click on these and it will give you the option to change your background and your text colors and things like that. So yeah, very versatile, very adorable. And just a great little productivity thing. Yeah, I didn't save the timer. Set times. There we go. So yeah, love Pomodoro Kitty. They have a Ko-fi page that you can go to donate. I could spell today. Spelling would be nice today. I really am a writer, really. There we go. PomodoroKitty.com. You can just download it onto your browser. And it is a lot of fun. JC was in here early working on the overnight sprints. Kagame, hi, sweetheart. All the love. Welcome to everyone that is coming over from Stephanie Whitson's streams. Hello, Amy. Yeah, you know how I feel about unicorns. Evil creatures. Evil creatures. Let's see. I'm playing with the different things. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Sarah Brody's been running around all over the place during the marathon. Been everywhere. Seeing her every day. Hey, cool gamer. What is up, sweetie? How are you doing? And any new games you're on? Kendra is here. Hello, lovely. Kendra is one of the I now have 6 new people that I have been following, that I have followed for the marathon because I've been around Authortube. I'm one of those OG Authortube people. Been around since about 2019, and I know everyone. It seems like I'm already following everyone, but here we go. Yeah, if you're playing we have a bingo card, lovely bingo card that was created. So if you want to follow the bingo card, I got my last 2 bingo squares yesterday. I was lurking during the stream, watching. Kind of my brain was scattered yesterday after going to town, and I was lurking around and reading the end of a book. So I got my last 2 bingo squares. So I now have bingo blackout. And one of the squares is follow 5 new people. That was really hard for me. That I could not do that in one stream. I ended up doing it over several streams. Oh, this is from the Denver Aquarium. This very, very pretty turquoisey mermaid mug is from the Denver Aquarium. I love it. All right, there's the bingo card. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten 2 because This is one of those mugs that goes in my mug cabinet, and I only take out when I'm doing a stream once in a while, very, very rarely. This is not a daily use mug because I'm terrified I will drop it and break it because I've had a stroke. I have weakness grip issues. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I always have to have multiples of any mug that I favorite because yeah, eventually I will break one of them. Alrighty. Be sure you have something to sip, something to snack on. Get your documents open. Before we start out, we're going to do some stretches. Push the hands back. And make that go to here. Okay. Palms out next to your shoulders, kind of push back. We're stretching this part of the shoulder right here. Imagine someone is pushing back on your palms. Stretch, 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 stretch. Over the head. Stretch, 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 stretch. You know, if you can roll your neck, roll your neck. Turn your chin all the way left, all the way right, all the way forward, all the way back. Look at the little turkey waddle. And let's get ready to get some productivity in today. We have got 45 minutes on our little kitty timer. And I will see you on the other side. Oh, morning, Dawn. Hello, sweetheart. And during the second sprint of the day, be sure you've made a comment because during the second sprint, I will be going through and sharing the links of everyone who is in the chat so that everyone can follow your fellow sprinter. Because about 2 years ago, YouTube decided that the 3 dots on the side are only going to be for rudeness and not for friendliness. So yeah, that's where we are. Hello, Aldera. How are you? Adara. I don't know why I want to put an L in that. I don't know. I hope you're getting some work done. I tell my son, think of a cow when he has to sneeze. See, in my family, if somebody's about to sneeze, we'll go, bless you, and then they won't be able to sneeze, and they'll be like, I hate you. And it's like, yeah, well, enjoy your sneeze. All right. 45 minutes. Let's get going. We've got lots to do today. We have sprints running until midnight tonight. So, yeah, all the things.
Pushed the closet door open. Dante was unmoving on the floor beside her. Firecrackers. Millie peeked through the crack in the door, putting the ear. Door closed. Heard the Millie outside the dream. Inside the dream, Millie caressed the toys. They were so soft and nice, but Roxy hated them. Roxy's father sent the toys 3 times a year: Christmas, Valentine's Day, and her birthday. As if sending money and giving her useless soft things could make up for the fact he had chosen his wife and respectable white family, leaving his daughter with his favorite stripper to be abused. Millie hugged the velveteen rabbit to her chest. It was just like the one in the story Roxy read her from a library book. It was Millie's favorite story. Her happy thoughts got interrupted as the bedroom door slammed open, alerting her to the arrival of their stepfather. Millie covered her ears, pressing herself further into the softness of the plus highs. She did not want to hear what Dante was doing to Roxy again. But suddenly, there was a woman's screech and shouting, followed by 3 loud pops like firecrackers. Millie peeked through the crack in the door, putting the ear of the stuffed bunny in her mouth. She bit it to keep from crying aloud as Roxy begged for her life. Another pop startled her, then the front door slammed shut. Trembling, Millie pushed the closet door open. Dante was unmoving on the floor beside Roxy's bed. Roxy was laying on her pink-flowered comforter, staring at the ceiling. She had a hole in her forehead leaking blood, and her eyes bulged out. Millie put her cheek over her sister's parted lips to see if she was breathing like she saw on TV. She listened to her chest. The heartbeat she had fallen asleep listening to so many times was silent. Too terrified to risk the door, Millie slipped between the bars on Roxy's window. She ran to the park and hid under a dying tree, crying, clutching the velveteen rabbit. Roxy, who loved and protected her, was gone. Millie jerked upright when Emily cried. Shakily, she carried her niece as she went to make a bottle. Millie jerked upright when Emily cried. Shakily, she carried her niece as she went to make a bottle for the almost 5-month-old baby. Millie kissed Emily's hair, rocking her and promising, I swear, princess, I will never let anyone hurt or bully you. When Emily fell back asleep, Millie began baking for those coming to help her in the morning. Her nightmare was over, and she willed herself to believe her dream wasn't crushed yet. On Sunday morning, Millie woke with the sound of air hammers and people talking. She expected a few men from her parish and friends of the Wallaces from First Community Church to come, but there were and she willed herself to believe her dream wasn't crushed yet. On Sunday morning, Millie woke to the thwopping sound of air hammers and people talking. She had expected a few men from her parish and
It's not working at all. I hate my life. It sucks so much. Okay. Think about the conversation. Think about the conversation. Ow, ow, ow. Please don't claw me. Honestly, shyly. It's the timer.
Millie peeked through the crack in the door, putting the ear of the stuffed bunny in her mouth. She bit it to keep from crying aloud as Roxy begged for her life. Another pop startled her, then the front door slammed shut. Trembling, Millie pushed the closet door open. Dante was unmoving on the floor beside Roxy's bed. Roxy was laying on her pink-flowered comforter, staring at the ceiling. She had a hole in her forehead leaking blood. Trembling, Millie pushed the closet door open. Dante was unmoving on the floor beside Roxy's bed. Roxy laid on her back on her pink-flowered comforter. The bed. Roxy laid on her back on her pink-flowered comforter. Her lifeless eyes staring at the ceiling. She had a hole in her forehead leaking blood, and her eyes bulged out. Millie put her cheek over her sister's parted lips to see if she was breathing like she saw on TV. She listened to her chest. The heartbeat she had fallen asleep listening to so many times was silent. To see if she was breathing, Millie put her cheek over her sister's parted lips like she saw on TV. She listened to her chest. The heartbeat she had fallen asleep listening to so many times was silent. Too terrified to risk the door, Millie slipped between the bars on Roxy's window. She ran to the park and hid under a dying tree, crying, clutching the velveteen rabbit. Roxy, who loved and protected her, was gone. Millie jerked upright when Emily cried. Shakily, she carried her niece as she went to make a bottle for the almost 5-month-old baby. Millie kissed Emily's hair, rocking her and promising, I swear, Princess, I will never let anyone hurt or bully you.
Okay. Mew, mew, mew. How did you do? How did you do? I am so sorry for not being muted earlier. I had popped onto one of the I had a thing pop up for this AI channel that I follow, and I am like 99% sure that all of their story things are AI written, because just skipping through them, the stories are like really weird. I don't know how to describe the plot arcs of them or what they're programmed with. So I pop over to, whenever I see ones pop up from channels I don't know, I'm like, because I started doing I was going to do a research thing on AI writer channels that do these like 1 hour story micro stories. And the more I looked into them, the more I realized that, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a commentary on this, because there's literally hundreds of them. And whenever the algorithm will feed me one I haven't seen before, I'll pop it up. And there's this very interesting trend on some of the channels. It's like an isekai gamer kind of a thing, where your like soul leaves your body and it like goes into another body, and the system assigns you a task, which is very interesting game concepting into storytelling. So, and then like, I don't know, and in the sci-fi channels, like the dystopian disaster sci-fi channels, one of them is, there's this obsession with the story trope where you have like a secret space inside of you or inside of an object that you possess to keep things. That's an interesting idea. So yeah, anyway, went back, asked how the weather was. Jen had come in. She is down south now. She says 32 right now, going to be 55 today. No more snow, sunny weather. They had some snow last week. We are very cold here where I'm at. It's actually come up to 23 since I posted this, so it's starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah, it's very bright, cold night here. Fox is back. Sarah says that in Tennessee it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit, -4 Celsius. Yeah, prayers for you guys over there. Jen and I were laughing about how weird it is being from the north and living in the south for a long time, and the way they shut things down when we're like, this isn't even weather. Okay. More, yeah. Funny story. When we first moved to Texas, the winter we moved to Texas, there was a blizzard that year, and the snow was up to the second story of our house. And so we were like going out the second story window and sliding down the snowbank. We moved to Texas. They had like what we would consider like a heavy frost. And my sister and I were running around outside, and the neighbors were threatening to call social services because my mom let us go outside. Poor Jen. I moved down here to get away from the snow and cold, and it freaking followed me. Yeah, it feels like that. And then I had asked Fox. She's got this very pretty banner, and I was like, where is this place? It's Artist Palette in Death Valley. So when I share the links for all the channels, please hop over to Fox's channel and look at her banner. It looks like a really cool place to visit. Carrie came in. Hello, lovely. She says, current temperature, 19 Fahrenheit. Snow coming in today. So maybe good thing Peanut is home because Mom, yeah. I'm sure they called off the school where you're at. They are not prepared for that kind of snow. Yeah, sorry. So sorry. Bonnie being Bonnie came in. Hello, sweetheart. It is good to see you again. I hope that you are recovering from your illness. Yeah, I'm working on revising this for the relaunch, and it's like I've got all the formatting done, but I saw, how you're like when you're okay. So I got this back from the publisher. I'm republishing Red Velvet and Anemones. It goes live tomorrow. The second book. This is The Wild Anemone, which is the second book of the opening trilogy. And there's this chapter. I'm not happy with this chapter. And I know that it's just me and I need to quit freaking with it. And because the chapter starts, Millie is asleep and she's dreaming about the day her mother killed her sister. And then she gets woken up by the sound next door of the community coming to help her repair the bakery after it's been basically vandalized. And so it starts with this very trauma impacting thing and ends on this very positive note. And so the dynamic of the chapter is fine. It's just I'm not happy with the dialogue in it. It just yeah. Kendra says she got 861 words. That's awesome. Weather-wise, 21 degrees and cold. Emmy says, taking a rest. Oh, no. I hope you feel better. But you have been writing a lot this week, so you take a day off to recover if you need to. Yeah. I know being from the north, the UK rarely gets below 0, and where we went to school is like negative 30 Celsius. Yeah. Yep. All right. Fox says the desert is her favorite place. Nice. Okay. 45 minutes on the clock. I'm going to run a link parade. So there's going to be a bunch of links popping in that have to do with everybody that's in the stream. Please be sure to follow your fellow sprinters. Don't worry if you don't have content yet on your channel, because we want to be there for you when you do start having content, and it's nice to already have your audience built in. So yeah, happy writing, and I will see you on the other side. A Mew, Mew, Mew. How did you do? If you go back through the comments, you will see that I posted a link parade. We had a few people came in. Joanne, Shannon, Keiko, and Jen all came in. I shared their links at the bottom. The question was, how are you feeling about your winter writing so far? How's your winter reading going? Sorry. How far up do I need to go? Foxy had to leave for work. All right, follow your fellow sprinters. There's Foxy, there's Dawn, Lysandra, Bonnie, Kendra, Carrie, Jen, Bridge 111, or 1 Bridge 11. Welcome to the channel. There's Sarah's channel, Adara's channel, Cool Gamer, JC, who was in here very, very first, and of course, lovely Sam Wicker, who has organized our sprints for us for the entire marathon, along with Rachel D. Adams. Please follow their channels. Lysandra says, thank you for sharing. I was going to film more content for YouTube and start live streaming in 2025. So please follow Lysandra's channel. Try to get her built up before she starts putting out content, because it's a lot easier to start streaming and doing all of that when you have a few people to begin with. Delara came in. She's on the Mediterranean Sea on the Turkish coast. Beautiful place there. So we were talking about the lovely warm weather on the coast. It's great except for the hot summers. That is true. Shannon came in. Lysandra says winter reading has slowed down to catch up on writing. Writing is going well. Shannon says writing is good. About 13K words for 2025 so far. Working on book number 11. and she's on her 11th book for reading. Dolores says writing started to pick up for me. I was on a trip abroad and got back a few days ago. Reading is slow but super enjoyable on the second book of the year, The Stand by Stephen King. Classic. Sarah says writing is good, averaging about 1,500 words a day. Winter reading has slowed down. I've finished 2 books since January 1st, usually at 4 or 5 by this point. That's fine. You're getting the writing in. Still words are words. JK popped in and said hi to everyone. Keiko looped the like. Everyone is saying hello. There is Shannon's channel, Joanne's channel, Keiko's channel. Jen Writes Romance came in. And there's Jen's channel. Bonnie says, organizing myself for the day. And T, Shannon is working on the last revisions of A Curse of Wings and Gems. Emmy, trying to do reading now, listening to The Will of Many, but not getting into it. I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm just like, the sun is starting to rise and my body's like, oh, let's go to sleep now. And I'm like, no, wait, you're backwards. So, yeah. At the top of the comments, I have Sam's stream pinned for the next stream. We will be doing one more sprint today. Then we will be taking a short break so that everybody can do the stretching. I've moved this chapter that I'm not happy with. I've moved some of the dialogue around in it, restructured it just slightly to kind of change the flow. So some of the places felt a bit expositional. So I broke up things and moved them around a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm working on today. Okay. I'm sorry I keep yawning. My apologies. This is getting out of hand. Alrighty. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to switch from editing and work on something else to change gears in my brain. Because Kappa is not helping today. Of course, it does not help that I have Ladybug, I have the tiniest Chihuahua rescue I have, asleep in my lap. And there's a cat there and a cat there and a dog there. So over there, I got the petters are all asleep. I drug two of the big dog beds in to the office so that they could all be in here where I am. And now, sorry. And now I am suffering from sleepy pet pheromones, which those are, I don't care. Those are a real thing. I don't care what people say. Oh, no, that's not a real thing. Yeah, yes, it is. There is something about having sleeping dogs and cats near you that make you just go, oh, I want to curl up too. Curl up and take a nap too. Okay. All right. Question number 4 of the day. Self-care is important. How do you plan to be nice to yourself today after the sprints? Alrighty then. Let's get going. 45 minutes on the clock. This will be the last sprint of the day, and I will see you on the other side. Mew, mew, mew. How did you do? How did you do? I let the dogs out. Came out, went to go refill my coffee, discovered there was a murder scene. The cats had murdered a paper towel roll, and I was just like, so I swept it up. And then while I was sweeping up, I was like, well, since I'm sweeping, I might as well mop. So then I mopped. And then I came back, and then the doggos were like, take me outside. I'm going today. And I was like, you literally 30 minutes ago, you were outside. So now they're outside again. So yes, the question was, what do you do for self-care? Lysandra says, self-care, take a morning walk. Jenna, hug friends. Yeah, I'm with Jenna. Self-care is that. Dawn says, I think I do that every day when I grab my coffee before clocking into my insane day. Yeah, pretty much. Rachel Adams came in. Hello, Rachel. Dawn came in. Lovely writing duo, Rachel and Dawn. Yes, please check out their books, the Dragon Tasker series. Delaria says, I plan to make roasted tomato soup and go to bed early with my book and cats. Oh my word, that sounds amazing. We were talking about the imp and how like the imp has crawled into my brain today. Well, starting yesterday evening, crawled into my brain, not letting go. I keep trying to distract myself, but I'm like, nope, keep messing with this, keep screwing with it. And it's just like, you know how you know it's finished. You know a book is finished, but you just keep. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Emmy says, I think we'll take a bubble bath. That sounds very nice. Rachel, do you need someone to look? I don't think I do. It's just my brain being my brain. Rachel says, for self-care, relaxing with the coffee and pulling up fun docs. Yes, that is always a good thing. Heather came in. Hello, Heather Dewey Pettit. She has an art channel, a book channel, and an Etsy shop. Please check out her stuff. I shared some more channel links, Rachel's channel, Heather's channel. Dawn's link didn't save. Let me go back over there and pull up. Why did that? Okay, there is Dawn's link. Right there. Alrighty. Okay, then. Sarah had to step out. She is on her way to start her days. Everyone's telling her to have a good day. Rachel says it's Animal Overlord Day. It feels like it, though, doesn't it? Yes, it really, really does. Dawn says, my self-care today includes colonoscopy. I plan to sleep the day away. Yes. I hope it goes well. I hope they find nothing suspicious because that super sucks. And yeah, no, I hate those things. Really, really do. Alrighty then. Before we go, I am just going to show something really quick. As you all know, I got my Pagosa Cliff series back from the publishing house. This is the new cover for Red Velvet and Anemones, which will be launching tomorrow. Sam and I are both. Sam is dropping a book called The Bell Earth Witch, and I am re-releasing Red Velvet and Anemones. Next month, it will be The Wild Anemone, which is the book about the bakery. So there's the cover for that one. And then in March, I will be re-releasing Some Anemones Are Blue. Yeah, so it's a busy month. It is going to be a very busy month for me. Um, oh yeah, it's. I have so many cake pictures. Just that, like, it was like the things I was going through. I went through so many pictures to come up with finally this image, and then I had to do some tweaking on this image because it had like these fine bars like crossing in front of the landscape, and I was like, okay, so I got to take those out, and I've got to edit this, and I've got to kind of obscure the face on the little bride on the top of the cake because I did not like how it turned out, but it turned out very, very pretty. I think I love the poppies in the background for that. I was very happy with this. And if you've ever been to Pagosa, Colorado, this actually right here, this one mountain right here, actually looks kind of a lot like Pagosa Peak. So yes, putting the photographs in that I wanted to create this using Leonardo AI. It actually took me like 3 days, and then I had to go back and tweak several things. So yeah, that is my new cover. Yeah, so we are all go to the top, click the link on the very top that is pinned at the top of the chat. That will take you straight to the playlist and to Sam's stream. Sam will be starting in about 15 minutes, and we are going to we're just going to be running today. We have got so many good sprints coming up today. So thank you for coming by, for visiting my channel, and I'll see you next time.